center. Now, let's ball.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the power forward position. And for Chicago, Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Buzelis in at the four. Stan, we got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. How do you think it'll play out?
Well, both teams want to run, so in that case, a lot of it comes to which team wants to run back on defense. You can't just outrun people one way. There's going to have to be a lot of intelligence and patience out on the floor tonight.
Here's Pritchard. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Celtics in possession here. Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, they get it back.
Neemias Queta.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Dosunmu outside. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Buzelis. Boston pulls it in. Now here's Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Queta over Buzelis. There's the triple. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. On the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Anthony Simons. Also Derek White out there. And it's Minot in at the 3. Now here's Herter. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Minot. Pass to Hauser. And here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Jones feels it out. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this one. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Fades back. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, I really believe that when they need points, they know they can count on him to deliver.
No question. He has the combination of size and skill to get his shot in these high leverage moments.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their pacing, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows in the efficiency. It's a terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Jaylen Brown. First personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey. Shooting 1.
One shot.
That free throw good from Giddey. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
A long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
He misses the free throw. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Now here's White. Pass to Dosunmu. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter here.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Brown. He's covered by Dosunmu. Brown passes to Pritchard. Shoots over White. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
You You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Anthony Simons, and it's the natural in a 2-guard. Now here's Simons. Cash! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
They double him with Simons. And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Simons. Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for the Bulls.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 7. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Simons outside. 4-3. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. So Chicago takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.